All right, chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon broadcast. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great week and a happy Saturday. You have a destination in mind, Rebus? No, I do not. But I was actually thinking, um, I don't know yet. I'm just kind of my game sounds. Here they are. I don't know. Options. We have. We can do new Tenaria if we want to start that grind. I'm just running around right now. I got my ports for things. Where were you yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was a long day. I apologize, Dark. What's up, Freddy? New Tanaria used to be really good XP. Like it was one of the grind zones that everybody went to. I just don't know what I mean, the level range on Wiki says New Tanaria is from 55 to 65. So I'm not 100% sure how well we'll do there. But it might be interesting to try. What's up, Cabby? Can we use horses here?
I greet you.
Nope. Gives me a quest. Alright, quest is done. Nope, maybe not. I did something. Can't use any of these horses, though. Sorry, but you need to know where you are riding to before you can borrow one of the horses. Well, that's no fun. What if I just want to go for a ride? What happened to the HOF new expansion? It's still going pretty good. I haven't done anything else on it. This week I might have some bonus streams coming up, so we'll probably be doing HOF stuff on those days. Provided everything's kosher, family-wise. But yeah, still good there. I've been actually hanging out on retail a little bit off stream, doing just random things, just because it allows me to go AFK when needed. Can't really go AFK a lot while doing things on Origins, so other than crafting. Christmas on Thursday? Yeah, Christmas is on Thursday. But yeah, invite. Anybody heard from Q? Is she going to be on today? I don't know why I'm running. I could just port there. Have not heard anything. Yeah. Um, the expansion so far, from what I've done, I've only done a little bit into it. It's okay. I feel like there's more people than usual participating in this expansion. Like I see more active people around the world, but I feel like it's a mixed bag right now. Like some people feel the early reviews are that it's just kind of hollow. Is the vibe I'm getting. I myself, from reading the quest and what we've done in the little bit that we have done, I mean, it seems fine. Seems like another EQ2 expansion. Nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. Just another extension of lore and a lot of that. So, the environments seem pretty interesting. The zone design seems pretty cool so far, what I've experienced. I'm excited to play through the signature line. I've actually started leveling some of my alts to get them all, because I'm going to try to keep... I'm going to see how many characters I can get to max this new expansion. There might be some off-stream videos, like recordings done, where I'm just playing solo. So there'll be, like, just random videos of me just playing over on HOF. Watched a new Avatar movie last night. It was good. Still kind of predictable as the last two. Very similar outcome. One of the movies, to be honest. Yeah, I heard he changed some stuff after the one before this one that's out. Because, like, that one he changed... Well, he changed the way this was going to go because of the other movie or something. But I'm excited to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. Need more clarity pots? I sent you some through the mail. Thank you, sir. I think I'm good for right now. With Freddy in the group, I haven't had to rely on him as much. Abby says I'm 3/4 of the way through the crafting timeline and halfway through the sig line on ROC. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. I leveled my Templar's crafting, so now he can... So now I'll be able to showcase the crafting timeline as well. So the next the next time we stream with the Templar, he'll probably be doing some crafting quests to catch up. But I got him to 130 crafting and started the ROC trade skill timeline. Level 62 robe. It actually is I think the one I have on is... the Mastercrafted 52 might be better. I mean, that's got 20 stamina. So if we want to believe that stamina does anything for me, maybe. Oh yeah. I don't know why, but it's very rinse and repeat. I found I don't like that. I didn't like that the last one, to be honest. I found it boring. This one was more so back of the original feel, but actually made 3D, like a lot of films. Gotcha. The last one was kind of forgettable, if I'm honest. Like, it didn't have very good rewatchability, like, it's not something that I wanted to rewatch, and I'm gonna have to watch a recap before this next one just to catch me up to remember things. I don't remember the movie a lot. Unlike the first Avatar. First Avatar, rewatchability through the roof, and I I can still picture scenes in my head from the first Avatar. Like, I can still see the timeline in my memory. If I remember right, this zone kinda has tiers to it. So, like, the front stuff is pretty much low-level trash, and then once you get into the areas, there's, like, level 60 plus mobs. There's only 2 people in here right now, me and a courser. Huey Lou's logged in. What's up, Q? How you doing? Eleanor? Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I missed all the streams, chat. Been busy month, and we're coming to the end of it. Today's the 21st, so there's only 10 more days. No, it's flown by, but it has been just nonstop. I feel like once October finished, November and December have flown by. You okay with new Tenaria? You? We says I sent something bread related. Up Zach, yeah. What do you guys think of the EOF launch on Origins? You think it's a success, or you think it needed to bake a little bit longer? Not that, you know. Says it thinks it needed to bake a little bit longer. My problem, though, even if they let it bake a little bit, I just don't know, one, if they had enough testers that were giving feedback, like proper feedback, just how they think Origins should play feedback. And two, I don't know if they have the time to make all the necessary changes, but yeah, I get that vibe. And there's a lot of people, like, There's a lot of people that just misunderstand what Origins is supposed to be, I think, as well. But I do feel like this launch, from what I've read, and again, this is my first time. We're streaming EOF, first time today. The stuff I've seen on the Discord, forums, Reddit, all the things, there's a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. Not features, bugs. So, yeah. I did redo my advancement, alternate advancement line. Still need to throw 4 more points into casting speed, but I went all agility. And then I went pretty much just higher damage on abilities. This is the main focus here. I didn't really try to go any particular line or anything. Just increase damage as much as possible. Ooh. What kind of back piece is that? You got like a scarf on. Very nice, eye. The scarf looks like it's bigger than you, though. Or is it? I guess it is a cape. Is it a scarf or is it a cape? I like it, though. Old Pine swag scarf. Oh, my links are broken. They're not opening right now. I can't see it. But I can go in here. Oh, no, I can't even preview. Rip. Rip. Looks like a scarf. It does look like a scarf. Fits the Ratonga style. I mean, for the immersion factor, it looks like a mob might be able to pull on it and strangle you. But, hey, here we are. I don't know where I'm going. I could not keep up with Freddy. We're just going to the new Tenaria zone, so if you're in Greater Fate Arc, I believe it's in the farther southwest of the zone. No, southeast corner from in Greater Fate Arc. Where are you at, Q? Because I can come port you. It'd be easier that way. You're on a boat ride? Okay, never mind. No, gotta find a boat ride. Well, Cabby, you're already in Greater Fate Arc. I was saying I was going to port Q because she's not in Greater Fate Arc.
I must consider every option.
Hi, Reeves. I'm convinced scarves are just legal choking weapons as dark inside. Damn, that took a turn. How's it going, Reeves? It's going. Tired, busy, swamped, overwhelmed, but we're here. Everyone, I have my coffee, and I'm now medicated. I'm gonna wait half an hour for it to kick in. Nice start. Already testing out his new espresso brand. Nice. I'm at that point of December chat where you have so many things to do, but you can't just pick one to start. Know what I mean? That's where I'm at. IRL. I have to zone out. Hope cabbie. Oh my god, in Jamaica I had this ice cream cappuccino. So good. Got it every morning for breakfast. Nice. Sounds amazing. Ice cream cappuccino. Oh, cabbie's en route. I see him. Waiting on a boat is barbaric, says Cumulu. Caffeine will make him a god in battle today, says we. Did Florida state government adopt the additional days off? We have some additional days off. Yeah. I'm actually off this whole next week. Well, Monday and Tuesday, I'm kind of like not on call, but there's a chance I'm probably gonna have to work Monday and Tuesday. I'm supposed to be off this week, but we'll see what happens. I'm for sure off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Put it that way. And the same for next week. Except next week I am for sure working. The week after next. So not this coming Monday and Tuesday. Supposed to be off tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So week off. Supposed to be. The week after that, I have to work Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How's it going? If one subs to the EQ2 game for the Frostfell event, you get the bonus tokens, right? It's 10 tokens to craft, so it'd be 20, I think. Zath, what's going on, man? I'm not 100% sure. Right now, my stuff works a little different with the sub thing. So like I'm not 100% sure how that works. So if anybody in chat can answer that, they might know better than I do. Plus, I don't really participate in the events as much now, so there's that. Freddie, I have seen you playing some Ashes of Creation because, you know, me being nosy with Steam friends. But how you're liking it? It's pretty good. Not bad, but really rough right now. I've heard that. I've heard that it's still very much in the making. What's up, Grug? Missed you Tuesday, man. Nid was, or Jorm was asking if we need to pick a different day for Grug to be able to play with us. Ho, ho, ho. What's up, Sin? How's it going, sir? Thank you for the 37 months of support. Appreciate that. PvP content is good. Fighting is really good, but there's not a lot of it. You have to burn some time for New Year's, first week. I got you, son. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Use it or lose it, yeah. Luckily for me, I time out my, well, I have to use a lot of my annual pay just because of like school events and kiddo vacations and kiddos away from school. I haven't actually used vacation time for an actual vacation in a long time. And that's sad. But we're trying to plan some stuff this coming year. So that's one of our like New Year's resolutions is to actually take vacation instead of just taking time off to manage things. Freddie, did you buy that key or did you win it? I thought you won that key, right? Because I think I remember asking you if it was something you would spend money on for Ashes, and you were, and I think I remember you telling me you didn't spend the money for it. You had won the key or something like that, from somebody. But after playing, how do you feel? Do you think people should wait, or do you think people should spend money on it? Oh, the Pantheon key, that's the one you got. Okay, sorry. Like, do you think Ashes of Creation in the current state is worth the money, or you think it's more of a wait and let it cook still for a little bit? So basically, the way that this zone is made up, there's a bunch of like solo trash mobs on the front here. And then once you get past the main wall area there and inside there, there's heroic mobs through the rest of the zone. So like all the stuff that's in the front here is pretty much solo stuff. And then once you get to the steps and to the wall, it's all heroic. And you have to, everything, there's some social holes, especially on the inside of the wall. So like you gotta be careful with those. But otherwise this zone is basically just kill everything. I think it's worth the money, but it still needs to cook for a while, says Freddie. My work says there are good deals at Disney World. You're probably pretty close to it, Reeves, living in Florida. Yeah, we're thinking something not, I mean, vacation is a vacation. We just need time away from the normal stuff. Disney World is an option. There's also Busch Gardens and all the things that Florida gives for Florida vacations. But we're actually thinking maybe something like a cruise or something out of state. Costa Rica next year. Nice. Start. You can pretty much pull all of these at the same time. These aren't too bad. The kanji. So loud. No, we don't have any kanjis in the group. Arkansas. There might be a person that's outside of the group running around that's kanji. Not related to EverQuest, but if you lose your password for Final Fantasy 14 and you have a 2FA key, they make you send your driver's license. Not so keen on that. Never buy hardware keys, but I just may now. Damn. Sucks. So yeah, we do have an Illy. Yeah, Freddy's the Illy. Cyrus is an Inquisitor. Abby is an Assassin. We is a Paladin. He was a Fury, and I'm a Warlock. Yeah, the Necro Conjurers are pretty easy solo characters, so a lot of the solo players will roll those for farming and things. So you see those two doors right there, those will lead into the wall. And then that's where the heroic mobs basically start. So we used to just pull to this front here area here. Well, Cabby just ran right up on him. Cabby's trying to pull heroic mob. I was wondering, this expansion, is there a way to have the characters without the cell animation look like the original game characters? Are you talking about like the old, like the game models that I have on? Is that what you're talking about? Because I have the classic models on. Yeah, this entire room is all heroics now. But once we go through this room, there's an open area for like fires and stuff like that in the back. Oh, I got you, Zath. In the new expansion, I'm not sure on the NPC looks. Oh, shit. That guy spawned on me. You're talking about the NPCs, Zath. I don't think you can change those looks. Those are decided by the game. If you're talking about your character itself, then you can change to the classic models in options. I believe it's under... It actually might be at the patcher before this. No, alternate models. And then you can turn on or off the different races that you want to see with the alternate model. Yeah, the NPCs that themselves, I don't believe you can change that because that's the stated by the game kind of scenario. A really like customizable option. Once Q gets in here, we can try to venture inside for the heroics. Oh, you're good, Q. I mean, no, you're fine. Why I aggroed something? Not trying to be negative, I just never cared for the soul-looking games. I didn't play Mini because it was not related to EQ2. Gotcha. Ooh, Discovery. The fish game, by the way, chat, has been updated to be more EverQuest 2 friendly. So if you're playing the fish game in chat, you'll notice that things look a little different. Didn't this zone used to be only heroic? Like all the mobs in here were triple up at one point? Or am I misremembering the zone? White Mage, the most overplayed class besides the Dark Knight. Final Fantasy 14. Gargan. Pretty much only played Monk in Final Fantasy 14. My Monk was like level 50 or something. Yeah, they are. They're shareable. Power of purity. Shiny. Embers Adrift is a great game. I feel like it's in that niche community. The same thing that's going to happen with Monsters and Memories. I feel like there's just not enough people that want that type of hardcore MMO, if you will. I know I don't have time for hardcore MMO. I think Embers Adrift had a great bones. I felt like the launch was pretty good. They had a stable base game that was playable and had decent amount of, progression in it. But it was very much it wasn't going to hold your hand or anything. Well, it's the old school MMO style, like Project Gorgon, yeah. Like an EQ1 times, yeah. I did not win the lotto last night, chat, fortunately. I did play Powerball. I think it's up to 1.6 billion now. Because I don't think there were any winners last night. feel like EQ3 will be in the same boat as HL3. It's so overhyped that it won't make it. They won't make it because no matter what they put out, it won't be good enough for everyone. I just don't think there has to be. I don't know what I'm trying to think here. For MMOs, the investors just aren't there for MMOs right now. They don't really see a way of making money off the game without ruining it in the same process. Lunarian sleeves. Those are awful stats for a level 57 gear. What the hell? That's bad. Like level. That's like level 10 gear. I don't know why I also installed the original EQ1. I keep it installed because every once in a while, just get in the mood. That's another one that I kind of have an itch to look at the current state of retail on EQ1 just to see like what it's about, how people are playing it, what it looks like. I kind of just want to load buy the most recent expansion for EQ1, boost a character, get it ready, and then just see what it's about. The morning light brings about peace. How dare there be no map? I got a map. No map, no wisp. Couldn't even see the direction. Oh god. Oh damn. You just, where the frick did those things come from? Where are these orange overgrowths from? Level 65 mobs. No, just hold tight. We're almost to you. Is there a way to see your characters on your characters are on servers? I just don't remember an EQ1. I don't even see where my characters are in EQ1. I don't remember how either. Because I don't think it works like EQ2 does, where you see all your characters and you can see the server names. I think you have to log into the server. So on the launcher, there'll be a number next to the server, and that's how many characters are on that server, I think, for your account. But you don't know which ones you have there until you click on next server or whatever. Wait, can you repeat? I see some servers with numbers on them. So there's going to be a pop, like when you're on the launcher and you'll see the server and they'll go over and there'll be like 2 or 3. There'll be a number next to it. Not a high number, just a number next to it. That usually means that's how many characters are created on that server. So then when you hit that server and hit connect, then you'll get the character select screen where you can pick pick the character they have created. It's been a bit since I've paid attention to it, so I might be incorrect. Can we lose quest journals full? Oh, it needs a sub. That means that probably. That means those characters are probably on like a TLE or TLP kind of event thing, right? It has like a TrueBox server name and 3. I have 2 more for you, Q. Yeah, I'm not sure, Zath. Guess I'll just send them an email. I don't even remember their names. Oh no. Careful. We got an ad. What's up, Bobby? Happy Sunday, sir. Gotta be careful with respawns. These mobs are rich, though. Decent amount of coin dropping from them. We complained about the drops last time we ran here? Yeah. I mean, we already saw one armor piece that had 2. Bunch of 2s. And not 22s. 2. Ooh, discovery right here. Hall of Truth. There's a patch on Tuesday. After that, I expect it to be after the new year. Thought they had a patch planned for, or maybe it's just a server restart on the 30th. I think they have one on the is it the 23rd or the 22nd, and then 30th, and then after that, it's kind of.
My God, when I strike you down.
Brad. Like they really jacked up the mitt so this fighting. Yeah. Ooh, ornate chest. Gauntlets of Devotion, 20 stamina, 18 strength, 90 health, 450 versus arcane plate armor. Legendary. Not bad. No trade lore. Interesting. They look decent. Kind of like a teal greenish look to them, right? I like the designs on them though. They look like mittens. They're oven mittens. I mean, stat-wise, says we, yeah. I may need the gauntlets of devotion later when I make fudge. So we want to probably, I don't think we want to stay in here, probably go out these two doors. And then I can we'll show you where the rotation starts. We doing peanut butter fudge this year, skipping the chocolate fudge. All right, so once we're out here, we're gonna go and see the little tunnel thing right there on the right, or right behind your Wii, if you look straight back. There's tunnels on both sides, I guess, but we'll start with the right side. That way. We're gonna go through that little tunnel. Now there's a wandering mob that's on a horse that he traverses through this area, so just be on the lookout for him. Watch out for AoE, yeah. So basically when we go through here and out the side there, then we're just gonna go back and forth on that pathway. Oh, nice, Dark. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome.
I honor my queen and respect my god when I strike you down.
That does sound good, Si. That's a nice dinner plan. I like got turkey wrapped in bacon and stuffing, maple honey roasted gammon, potatoes roasted in duck fat, honey roasted carrots and parsnips, pigs in a blanket, sprouts. And we have 2 different cheeses, chocolates, Yule log, mince pies, marzipan, solid. That does sounds like a plan. Big ZD here, 3-year-old extra sharp cheddar. Damn. So the rotation I used to run in this zone back in the day was we'd start here, kill all the mobs, and then just follow this path in killing everything back and forth, basically. That was the grind back in the day. Her, because she loves books, I'm going to go with her to I can't say it. Let her pick out 2 books of her choice. Of course, it'll be back. Looking for graphic novel. Sally, Starbucks. That's the store. Burnt coffee. Oh, there's the horse mob. Shit. Congrats, Cyrus, on 55 points. That random mob was Discovery, apparently. I think at night these mobs turn into vampires or something. I can't remember. Working as intended is the character's name. First name's Working. Last name is as intended. Hunting shinies. I think your guess is correct. Boom. Sounds about right. Starbucks hot coffee is ass. It tastes like dirt. Doesn't matter how much cream or sugar you put in it and stuff, is still bitter as heck. Yeah, I don't drink a lot of Starbucks, if any at all. But also, I'm not a very good taster of coffee because I don't really care about flavors of coffee. I'll get the Wawa store stuff, gas station coffee. I'm totally fine with it. It's whatever. Coffee's coffee. Smells good, tastes bad, says Q. He says, I love coffee from freshly ground beans. I probably do enjoy the smell of coffee more than the actual taste of coffee. Oops, pulled the Drake. Guess you're on your own with the butterfly. Decent amount of lower levels looking for group this weekend. And some Wailing Caves out there, some Fallen Gate, ROV. New Tonarian Market has been discovered. There's a horse coming. We got aggro. Aryan leggings, 2 stamina, 2 agility, 2 intelligence, 2 strength, 2 wisdom, 40 health, 40 power. Terrible stats. Terrible. Shiny for whoever wants it. We go up this ramp, there's a chance of a named at the top here. Bouncer. What's he bounce? Shiny to the right. Denarian Drawstring. Another 2-stat piece. Guess we got placeholders. Looks like there's a bartender that spawns up here. His name is Elsvidal Golden something. Night descends on the... What the fuck is happening? Vampires. Level 65 vampire. Gotta wait for him to finish the fight here. Oh, he disappeared. F. Oh, there he is. Shit. Oh, he's dying real easy. Damn. My mob died quicker than some of the yellow ones. The 60s. Advanced Jeweler, Volume 65. Says there's another name to the north. Named location, anyways. A lot of them are placeholders, and it's hard to track them here because some are just NPCs. They're not actual. Not really NPCs, but like quests named. They don't give discovery or drop anything. Probably spawns up there in the little temple thing. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you all for stopping by the stream. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. He says blinded by the light. Horse. Shit. My bad. I read late. says the named is over there. Or, yeah, I don't... Hmm. Guy Leo the Third. Oh, it's a 60 no AA name. But not worth the ride in. Pretty colors. Random solo mobs up there. Oh, shit. Did fish not work for you, Grug? It was working. Didn't break again. No, it should be working. Yeah, for me. Oh, there's a permafrost group? Permafrost need DPS and support, 2 of 6. Wow. Return of the Mac. So all the fish that are now in the chat game, the fish game, are based off EverQuest 2. So like the fish you catch are probably around in EverQuest somewhere. Yeah, 2 hours of 30% more copper when fishing. Bye. Oh, you know what it is probably? I didn't reset the um recast time. Hold on. Oh, where's that setting at? Hold down. Yeah, it's set to 180 seconds. It's like 5 minutes. No, 5 minutes is 300. So 160, 180 is 3 minutes? I'll fix that. Hold on. I changed it to 15 seconds. Vampire. Watch says it is time to stand. There's a horse mob behind us. Looks like he's walking this way. And he turned down the hall. Gotten about 13% experience today so far. Existed. Congrats, Freddy. Very nice. Must pray to the mother in the day. I must pray to the mother in the night. We also have to praise the mother. Where are those located? I'm assuming they're in the middle area. In the temple without murdering the guards, apparently. Hmm.
I honor my queen and respect my god when I strike you down.
Not sure why that one is embarrassing. It says Groon has a carved wooden chest pulled ashore. How embarrassing. The disposal is negative 61. That one made it through, but that didn't really make sense. Has a shadowed wolf claw pulled ashore, a collector's item. And then some lover gives by 390 copper. Interesting.
I honor my queen and respect my god when I strike you down.
Narian sleeves. morning light brings about peace. As we are violently killing this patron. Norian cap. Got another one. Missing sister. Where's that quest from? E2 missing sister. Part of the new Tenario timeline. Inspect a hammer near the entrance into New Tenaria in front of the NPC commander Marcus Treyas. Oh, it's outside the zone, I guess, then. Looks like it's a bunch of gather updates for that quest. is this new Tenaria timeline, though? With, like, there's 3 quests in Greater Fate Arc for the zone. Troubadour. Level 40 Troubadour. Looking for group. Yordi's out there running OOB. Easy there, Darkest. Yeah, I figured it was when I saw Darkest Night. I was like, I wonder if that's Darkest Cola. Do you have Darkest? What's the other one? Darkest Troopa? Hope you're having a good one, man. Little Caesars sounds good. I already took out chicken for dinner, though. What's up, man in orbit? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Good day. Been grinding AA. Peace. We've been hanging out in New Tenaria. Oh, we got a horse on us. Taylor, volume 60.
Nice 29 months of support to one of the best streamer on the World Wide Web, lol.
Thank you, Darkest Cola. I appreciate that, man. 29 months, so very nice. Thank you for the continued support. Over under on Rebus hitting 70 in 29 months? Yeah, right. I think this character's gonna ever hit 70. Frazzle, what's going on? He says, I watch all the ads, remember me? All of them. Hope you're having a good Sunday, Frazzle. Appreciate you. How's Newtonarium? Haven't checked that zone out yet. It's alright. Racy 39, thank you for that follow. Welcome. I mean, it's not the loot. I mean, we've only seen one piece of like legendary gear drop, and it was okay stats. I had 20 stamina, 20 strength. I think they were gloves, bracers, or something. No. Yeah, they're gauntlets. Plate gauntlets. Sorry. I haven't seen a lot of named. We're also kind of like in the grind area. We're not like crawling the entire zone. We're just kind of killing stuff for XP. Hey, Very, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Happy Sunday. Doing pretty good, though. Nice to get some game time in. Game and stream time in. We've gotten about 16, well, about 17% XP in here. I started at 0 XP. But Freddy says coffee run auto on queue. Resisted. Unrest is looking for a tank, surge, or chanter. All of that, actually. Tank, DPS, dirge, and chanter. Wonder what the class armor stats look like. Sounds like they need a whole group. Yep. That's how they get you. You know what I'm talking about? The class armor in EOF? Stuff that drops from like the named. I wonder what the stats are looking like. Level 70 gear. I'm about to run Unrest as well. Nice, man. Let me know if you see the stats for the class armor. Interested to see what they would be compared to like Mastercrafted, 62 Mastercrafted or whatever. Cyrus pulled ashore a piece of hardened leather. Interesting. Why was that in the water? Person coming behind you. We. Abysmal Kraken spawn. The one that got stolen by Griffin. The same thing. Oh, the line broke. Per side. Small pouch. Oh, I'm hungry, chat. Hungry, hungry, hungry. What are you doing for dinner this evening? Already had his. Nachos. That's cute. Nice. Oh yeah. Always down for some nachos. Roasted lamb and mint. Okay, Sai. He's fancy. Yeah. You don't do a Sunday roast? No. Does sound good though. You know what I'm really craving? Just a baked potato. That's what I'm craving right now. Playing some Power Word while I listen to Disturbed. Okay, Dark. Very nice. How's Power treating you, Dark? There's a pickled barrel fish pulled ashore. Narian slippers. All the twos. Do I want a beer, chat? I think I want a beer. Noise. Armor, volume 60. Fine, Q, because you told me to. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. I don't know if I started it. Oh, whatever. All right, I'll be right back.
I must think about past victories.
I'm back. Here in hand. Don't forget, chat, you can enter up on the channel currency giveaway. All you got to do is type !enter for a chance at winning 5,000 copper. Use that copper to play the chat mini games, sound effects, all the fun things. Probably about another 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, thank you, Freddie. Freddie says, Reeves, I remember watching one of your Tuesday streams and asked about the macro line. Did you ever figure out it? It was /CL. By the way, yeah. Hey, do you need me? All right. Give me just a second, chat. Be right back.
Just be just a moment. Talks amongst yourselves.
Sorry, was it back? Mazery, what's going on? It says, man, as a diehard EQ1 player, I can't get over the disconnect between EQ2 and EQ1. I've tried driving into it a few times, but it doesn't tickle the same. Any suggestions? Not really. I mean, that was a lot. You're not the only one that felt that way when EQ2 was even launched. It's a completely different game than EQ1. The only thing they hold together is the lore, the continued story, and the lore from EQ1 still is in EQ2. Like, it's still part of the game. But actual mechanics of the game, not even close. They're just two completely different play styles. And I really don't have like a suggestion on if you don't, I mean, there's not really a plan of like how to get into if you're just not a fan of the what's it called? I'm looking for a certain phrase here and I can't think of it right now. If you're not a fan of the theme park style MMO, you're just not gonna, EQ2 is not gonna click. Yeah, Monsters of Memory is going to be nice to EQ1 type playstyle. I don't know. I don't really see a RPG, but maybe. I don't really see EQ2 as action. It's not old school, but it's definitely not action. It's just, I just call them theme park MMOs. They are guided tours. Yeah, there is button spam, but it's not like the button spam. It's not like you can just mash all the buttons at the same time kind of scenario. You do have to have like there is a rotation for the spam for the most part. Like you want to make sure you're casting certain spells in certain places or certain actions before other actions kind of scenario. Is there a complex casting order? No, it's not. We got an ad back there hitting on Psy. Gonna root it. Spell graphics are definitely a huge step up though. I think the environments and I think the graphics of EQ2 are great. They're not up everybody's alley, that's for sure, but I've always enjoyed EverQuest 2's environments, the character animations, the spell particles. They've all been very well done. Actual quest content, you know, it's around. Some quests are better than others. But I do think EQ2 is more forgiving to new players in the fact that it's not a very complicated game to play at all. There is a learning curve getting back into it with the stats and the buffs and the things like that, but like it's once you know the basics, it's not a very hard game. There's no complexity to the gameplay. It's pretty straightforward. And it doesn't really change as you get higher level or anything either, which some people don't like. There's no hook in it for them. Oh, Zath, I just saw your question. He said, I was playing some EQ2 and looking through things, and is it always good to have your mercs active? I always have a merc up. It might not be active as in like fighting stuff with me, but you do want the merc summoned for the buff. There's a mercenary battalion buff that you get, and that helps out a lot. Same with your familiar. It's not going to do much, but you want the familiar buff, you want the mercenary buff, you want your pet buff, and then your mount buff. You want all the buffs. Like 82 something. The primary benefit of mercs and EQ2 is the battalion buff. Yeah, like Mega said. Haven't played in a long time. How is the solo leveling process, Northern Soda? On Origins, not very good. If you're on retail or the live servers, solo is pretty fun. And especially if you enjoy solo, EQ2 is a lot of fun if you like solo on the retail / live. The event servers like the TLEs and the Origins things, they're not as much fun solo. EQ2 does, if you're into casual MMOs, if you will, I feel like retail on EQ2 is very friendly for that, especially if you don't have a lot of time to play. I feel like you can log in EQ2, play for 30 minutes and still accomplish something on a retail forefront. Origins is a whole nother story. It can be a little tough on Origin, but for retail, it fits the casual MMO player. Mega says Origins is for old people who enjoy hurting themselves. Stop. Stop. Origins isn't perfect, but I do think it is the closest thing we've gotten to a classic EverQuest 2 experience. It's not perfect. It's got its fair amount of cons and things that are broken, but I feel like Origins has been better than TLEs, in my opinion. Yeah, so I just want to play whatever characters were released when the game came out. I have rewards from 2006. Don't think I'd ever have to desire to go elsewhere. Gotcha. Animal intelligence. A wrist item. Yeah, Mega. I've heard, I mean, the parts I've played so far on the Templar playthrough have been entertaining for me. Freddy says Varsoon feels like retail now. Yeah, I do. Varsoon's on Ultra Malice, right? Because I've had to do, I had to do the crafting timeline on my Paladin, and I was running through Ultra Malice, and I'm like, man, I really need to like do a playthrough of this expansion. I feel like I'd like it. We should do a Varsoon stream. You know, I was going through my characters and I saw that there was one on Zeracon server, and I was like, didn't they close that server? No, they did not. There's still a PvP Zeracon server, and I have one character there, a level 80 warden, apparently. And I'm pretty sure I was the only one on that server when I logged into it, but I was like, I thought this server was gone. Last time I played was the Shadow Odyssey expansion. Would retail be recognizable? It's a whole nother game now, North, unfortunately. There's a lot of stuff they added since Shadow Odyssey. Well, I mean, actually, I'm wait, am I mixing up expansions? Hold on. No, I'm not mixing them up. Yeah, there's a lot that's been added since Shadow Odyssey. For some reason, I was thinking Reign of Shadows, and I was saying Shadow Odyssey, but in my brain was thinking Reign of Shadows, and then I was like, wait, that's not actually too much difference, but yeah. So the last time we played was Shadow Odyssey North, so they've added mercenaries. They've added everything's got stats and armor now, so like even your mounts and your mercenaries have stats and armor sets that you have to manage. There's the whole overseer system that can be kind of confusing to people. Max level's 135 instead of 80. There's the ascension stuff like Mega was talking about. Familiars, another min-maxing thing. Yeah, there's a lot. But it's not like a overwhelming amount. I would say if you did log in, give yourself like an hour and a half to kind of acclimate yourself to the new stuff, I guess. But if you start at like, say you just pick up on your old characters and just start doing quests, it'll kind of teach you the parts. Granted, you might have a better time if you go ahead and, you know, claim some mounts and some familiars and do the mercenary battalion buff and all the things, but like you can still log in and just play, and you'd be fine. How's the server population? I mean, the retail servers are their own little worlds, I guess. I constantly see people talking back and forth and people recruiting and stuff like that, but it's not like what you see behind my head here with this chat. There's not a lot of people that are just out there looking for group. Most people are running with their guildies or their small, close-knit group of people. And in the older zones, you're not going to see a lot of people running around. Everybody's usually in the most recent expansion, or at least within that range. We got an ad. Fuse down. Fuse back. I wouldn't say the server population on retail is good, but there are people there to play with, and that's usually another thing that I tell people when they're coming back to EverQuest 2 is, one, start slow, just make a new character or pick up on one of your old characters, just start questing. 2, find a guild that has a decent population in it and that has people that have the same playtime as you or the same playtime that you want. Make friends with those people and then you're going to have a great time. Even if you're a solo player, having people to talk to in guild chat or chat with in general, outside of just a general chat kind of scenario, you're going to have a better time than just going at it hermit style. Yeah, I usually tell people to make a new character, especially if you're returning or brand new. Just make a level 1 character and start playing. Because then you're getting a somewhat of a new player experience, and it's kind of guiding you through some systems and things to use, and there's some quest explaining some new systems. You wouldn't necessarily have those on a returning, like an older character that you're just picking up again. And boosting, some people are fine with it. I don't usually recommend boosting unless you know what you're doing, just because once you hit that boost, you're getting everything. It's like a straight injection of just all the things EverQuest 2. So usually for both returning and new players, I tell them just to make a level 1 character, start playing around. Just do some quests, log in, have some fun. You're not going to see a lot of other players, but at least you can get your bearings on the game, see the new mechanics, if it feels good, you know, go from there. And you don't have to spend any money. You can get the free-to-play version of the game. You got 2 character slots and go ham. You won't be able to use the broker system or the fast travel system, but not a huge necessity. Mana swashing. What is the best solo class? Right now, necromancers are still god tier, I would say. But I mean, you can solo on anything on retail. Yeah, broker coins are, yeah, I usually don't even go into that though, just because, I mean, the only thing you'd be using the broker for are quest updates for like reagents and like collections maybe, but it's when you're a new player or returning player, you're not really using the broker system that much. In my opinion. I mean, everybody has their own play style. I just don't gravitate towards broker when I pick up a new. I'm usually not looking at. Yeah, I mean the broker I usually use for like materials for crafting and stuff like that. But usually if you join a guild and they have guild depots, you're usually even covered there. Like, there might be some rare items or something like that doesn't really have a good selection for, but everybody's calling. Okay. I have to look at my crafting. It's like 85. Crafting changes a lot after 110 or 100. Entirely quest driven, just can't grind. It's 95. 95 you hit a wall. And then you have to start doing the crafting timelines. The wall I'm at right now, Mega, on my Paladin is I'm 98. And I can't, there's not a lot of, I'm going to have to go back and run the crafting timeline that was before Altar Malice because I didn't get enough experience. I ran the entire Altar Malice crafting timeline and it finished me at 98. And I need 2 more levels before I can start Plains of Prophecy crafting timeline. So I'm trying to figure, and I was doing work orders and it's not giving me decent XP at all. So I'm like, I'm going to have to go run another timeline that's not 100. Thank you all for grouping. Cyrus, Freddy, Kimulu, Cabby. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the group. Yeah, Merry Christmas if we don't see you before then. I'm pretty positive I'm going to be doing a bonus stream of at least one or two, including the Tuesday night stream as of right now, but I can't, IRL is IRL. And I'll probably be doing HOF stuff instead of Origins for those bonus streams, but oh, I didn't even describe that. Rip.
Are you going to buy anything today, or am I just wasting my time? This isn't a museum displays, you know.
What's that? That needs to go to the warrior. This can go down here. Place on the thing. You may need to fix the fish game 8 straight losses. No problem, Wade. Thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate the tanking. We made about, I had 0% XP going into New Tenaria today, and we made about 22.4% of experience. And I had like 2 deaths or 1 death in there, so not too shabby. I mean, it's not great. Definitely a grind. That's for sure. Actually, what am I doing? Oh, Freeport is attached. Long Shadow Alley. How do we see how much copper we have? Type ! Copper. Yeah, some people would, I mean, that might be a lot for you, but for others, the economy for copper is kind of ballooned a little bit here in casual taverns. You can get some questing in, Rebus, that would be a huge boost, yeah. My thing with questing, and I don't want this to, sound bad towards the group or anything. I don't mind questing in a group format when it's like a small group. Like, once we have a full group and everybody's questing, it's kind of like herding cats at times. So like on stream, usually it's easier to just go find a dungeon and run the dungeon. Questing, I usually leave for if I'm solo or if it's just me and one other person or me and two other people. Once you get a full group of everybody questing, then it's just, I get overwhelmed mentally. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been soloing on this character as much as I probably should be. Freddie says, agreed. Solo questing, I mean, honestly, that's the biggest pain point for Claymore. It's the entire group's needing updates for the same stuff and may not even be shared. That is a lot of shinies. Did quite a few solo quests today and got A. Nice. Well, yeah, paladins are great solo classes in general, though. My paladin, the third alt I've been playing over on HOF is paladin, and they are great because they got heals, they do decent damage, they're tanky. It's a great solo class. Claymore's broken. The required mob hasn't spawned in over a week. Oh, so it's Billy. The Billy doll, huh? Ring events are busted. Damn. Oh, that's the Drake on top of in Tenebris, right?
I don't say this often, but it seems my liege was wrong about your band of cutthroats. You've been useful to the city and have earned...
Or am I thinking of something else? Apprentice recipe researcher, is that separate of the trade skill one? I take it, Rebus. There is an apprentice recipe researcher that allows you to research recipes, and it gives you that instead of just buying it outright or making it better scenario. I don't have a lot of experience with that, really. They introduced those researchers like 2 or 3 expansions ago, so now like instead of just buying the recipes or whatever, you have to do research to get the recipes, and it usually takes a certain amount of, and there's one for spells, there's one for mercenaries, mounts, familiars. There's a researcher for everything, and it basically just allows you to upgrade the base models.
Hey, remember me? The guy who's dead? Included? Yeah, that was me.
Chat, I'm about to call it so I can go start cooking dinner. Has anybody got any questions for me before I get out of here? Had a great day. We did a whole group inside New Tenaria. Made okay experience. Nothing to really write home about, but take it. Had fun. No group wipes. Had a few deaths, but no group wipes. I have the recipe one. I thought I had one for trade skill unless it was packed away. Research is a mechanism in time gate content and or get players to spend medbuck. I think I might be talking about something different than Zath. If you're talking trade skill, it's packed away when I moved my house. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Zath. I don't know. Yeah, I got chicken defrosting so I'm gonna have to do something with that. I don't know if I'm just gonna do like, you know, some fried chicken or I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Gotta defrost and I guess gotta look in the pantry and see what I can put together. I have one in my house. Sorry, it's saying recipe researcher. I thought I had one skills, but not sure. Those are. There was a level 100 researcher NPC for the house, and I don't remember where that came from or what the use case was from it. But I have those same NPCs. I just don't do anything with them. It's an NPC, right? There's like 3 of them. There's one for trades. And maybe I'm wrong. They research like level 100 things, and I don't remember the use case for them. Now the researchers are at the quest hubs in the expansions. They're not like a house item or anything like that. They're researchers that you talk to at the quest hubs, and they're usually you can't some of them you can't talk to until you get to a certain stage of quest credit. Some of them. Some of them you can go right into researching. And they use a lot of status. Yeah. I think those are the older ones, Zath, that you don't really need them now. You could probably just bank them. I don't think there's a reason to use them unless you're doing a slow roll playthrough of something. Have a good one, Dark Inside. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for being here. We'll see you sometime this week. So as of right now, on the schedule, chat, Tuesday for sure is a stream. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, and I might try to stream Wednesday as well. Just can't say for sure that's going to happen because IRL is pretty chaotic right now. But I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, and I'm streaming Tuesday on our normal schedule, 7 p.m. Eastern, playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Jorm, Nid, and Grug, hopefully. And then Wednesday as well might be a bonus stream as well. The 2 bonus streams, Monday and Wednesday, will more than likely be over on Halls of Fate, unless I'm just feeling frisky and I want to do something completely random. But, and then after this week, going into New Year's, we should be back on somewhat of a normal schedule, I hope. So we'll be back to our Saturday, Sundays, and Tuesdays. But the next 2 weeks, there's going to be some bonus streams. I'll try to give everybody a heads up in Discord. Just to let you all know when I'm here, because I know sometimes those notifications don't go out fast enough when I just hit live. I don't actually have a time, Freddie. I'm just going to go, because right now there's a lot of things happening, and there's going to be some like downtime where I'm not doing stuff, so I'm going to be able to hit the stream button, but I can't say for sure I'm going to have that time until it has it. So it's going to be completely just random. hard to explain without, you know, there's going to be some downtime and I'm going to be able to fit in like a few hours here and there. So I'm just going to hit live when I have that time. But there's also a chance that time might not come, but I'm going to try to. I wouldn't, Zath. No. And I'm only doing the Halls of Fate stuff because I don't have a time slot to work on Halls of Fate right now because I only stream Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I don't want Halls of Fate expansion stuff to take place of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough or the Origins content. So I'm kind of just doing the Halls of Fate stuff as I can. There might be some times too, Halls of Fate retail content might be recorded off stream and then I just upload that to YouTube. And I'll try to give you all a heads up when that happens or if there's a new episode or whatever. But just know that's what's in my wheelhouse right now. But thank you all for hanging out today. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and type !enter for a chance at winning some bot currency. At the end of every stream, we give away 5,000 copper to one lucky winner. You can do that on Twitch and over on YouTube chat as well if you want. So there's a chance that you could double dip. So right now on Twitch chat, we have Cyrus, Dark Inside, Freddy, Cabby, Cumulu, Eleanor, Zath, Thin, Bobby, Megaton, Northern is on over there. Over on YouTube, we have Cyrus and looking for a chance. And if you are new here, stream schedules look like this. Tuesday, we go live 7 p.m. Eastern. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the community over there. We called it the Community Campaign Edition. We've been playing through, we're on Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3, my first playthrough. Jorm, Nid, and Grug have all played through before, but my first playthrough. So Tuesday nights we do that. Saturdays and Sundays are dedicated to Origins server content. We usually go live around 1 p.m. Eastern. And then the other days of the week, if I get a chance to stream, I try to. If I don't have time or if I'm too tired, then I don't, of course. But this coming week, I'm going to try to get some extra time in, make up for all the things that I've been missing, the actual stream schedules. And then we'll be over on Halls of Fate, more than likely. But I appreciate everybody hanging out today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the questions and the chats, all the fun times. Had a good group today with the Casual Taverns, as usual. But let's go ahead and roll this giveaway and see who won some copper today on Twitch chat. Entries have stopped. And the winner today it's Delanor. There we go, sir. Go ahead and give that 5,000 copper. There you go. YouTube's next. And we got Cyrus and That's it. That's all that wants a chance at winning some copper. We don't got anybody else wanting some copper over on YouTube? All right, then. Well, entries have stopped. And the winner today for YouTube chat is Cyrus. Congrats, Cyrus. Here that goes through. Way to go.
Man, this crap is rigged.
Totally rigged. What's up, Rain? How you doing? Shout outs today to Racy39. Thank you for the follow. Darkest Cola. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 29 months. Then, thank you for the 37 months of support. Appreciate you. Grug, of course. Thank you for the 81 months of support. It was 10 days ago, though, but I don't think I did your shout out on stream. But appreciate you guys. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for being here. I will see you hopefully tomorrow sometime. Like I said, I'll try to give you all a shout out over on Discord to give you a heads up that I'm going live. But if not, Just hang out. All right. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. And we'll see you next time. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you all Tuesday for sure. All right. But y'all stay safe. Talk to y'all later.